Second shot here on the first. I think you might be short out of the sand. That's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. This one's about 120 yards out. All right, third shot for him. Let's see if your little friend here can get up and down out of this bunker. And we're almost putting here. We're on the green side rough. Way to chip that one close. Well done. Okay, he's got a long putt here. Let's see what goes down. And that will drop. And boom, in. Oh. And you're one up on your friend after this first hole. Okay, here we go. Par 5, second hole. Tee it high. You know the rest. Nice. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And setting up now with an elevated green to deal with. And he isn't in too bad a shape. He's in the first cut. And from the green side rough. Oh, the chip almost went. We'll be back to all square if they drop this putt. Looks like a right to left break. Ooh. And this is his look at birdie. And now this is your look at a putt to have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Teeing up on hole number 3. Sweet. All right, let's see how he does. And setting up about 105 yards to the pin. Hopefully this one will bounce to the right. Oh, that'll do. And he's coming out of the deep rough here. All right, here's a 7-foot putt. That one drops on in for your second consecutive birdie. Okay. And that hole will be halved. All right, now we're heading over to the fourth, and we got a par 3. I'll take that. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. This is an 8-iron. And this one from 25 feet. I think this one's going left to right. Oh. You'll be 2 up on the match if you sink this putt. And it drops. Well done. Way to win that hole. And you're 2 up in this match after that hole. And here we go. 5th hole is a par 4. Well, something went wrong there. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. All right, the ball's below your feet on this one. You might want to aim a little to the right. Got a little fetched up out of the rough here. Not sure it's going to make it. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. Okay, let's see how he deals with this one out of the rough. Setting up for our 3rd shot. He's going to need this putt to win the hole. And he'll drop that in for birdie. Well, it's safe to say that things didn't go as planned on that one for you. Let's see what you can do on the next hole. Now the par 5 6th hole. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Looking pretty good off the tee. Here's our 2nd shot on this 6th hole. Look at you go. On the green and under regulation, putting for eagle here. Good stuff. This one's coming out of the rough. Might not have enough on it. And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match. This one's going pretty hard to the left. All right, that'll work from that distance. Okay, here we go. This is what he has left over for the bird. This one's a 7-footer. That shows some resilience. He birdied this one after a bogey on the last. Well done. Okay, 7th hole, par 4. All right, let's send it. Yep, that was a good swing. Well done. Okay, coming out of the second cut. Could be dicey. Let's see what he does. And here's a 6-iron from them. This looks like about 120 yards to the pin. Great work there. That's a great approach. And as he sets this one up, I don't know what he's doing, but he's got a very long putt to deal with here. Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. Oh, come on. And for your par. And now this from 4 feet. Okay, we're going to concede that putt, and we're going to move on to the next hole. Okay, that hole is going to be halved. And now the 8th hole, we got a par 4. Little less than pure on that swing. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. And that green is well below us. We might need a little less club than normal. Nice use of the downslope here, heading towards the green. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Yeah, this one's coming out of the rough, and I don't know if it's going to make it. And we're green side. He's in the rough. Comes right down to this. Let's sink this putt, win the match, and head into that clubhouse. Well, that flew right by. All right, here is a look at our par putt. And down it goes. Well done on the putt. And he's staring this one down, trying to save his par. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh. And the match is over, and you have won. Finishing the match at 2 up on your opponent. Good work. Congratulations. And that's going to do it for me. My job's done. Hopefully, we'll see you again around here real soon, though. Hello there. It is me, John McCarthy, here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I think things are going to go our way today. Today, we are just going to take a look around the front 9 of this course. Let's get into it. Yeah, that'll play. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. Okay, second shot here on the first. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. Denied. This one's just a 4-foot putt. All right, we don't even have to putt that one out. Your opponent's letting you have it. And this putt's going to put him 1 up. Okay, you're conceding that putt. Your opponent will win the hole, and we're just going to move on with our lives, going to the next hole. Got a par 3 for the second hole. And they're choosing the 6 iron here. Have a good tee shot. Beautiful swing. All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. Oh, it's going right by. And here's an 8-footer for us. Bit long on that one. And if this drops, that's your bogey. All right, we're heading to the next hole after your opponent conceded that putt. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. And your opponent is 2 up on you after that one. Third hole, par 4. Let's go. Okay, time to send it. Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing. And this one's about 140 yards or so to the pin. Heading left. This one's looking good. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward. hello, and a big, warm welcome from me, John McCarthy, to you for playing PGA Tour 2K25. Looks like we're just taking a hunk out of the back nine of this one today. Hope you have a good round out there. Oh, this tee shot should work. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. Good job. All right, this shot's around 130 yards from the pin.
What's up, baby? You look good as fuck.
Oh, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay.
You look really good.
This is our third shot. Okay, you need this one if you want to save your par. An uphill putt, moving right to left. Oh, come on, be nice. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Just a little 3-footer left for this one. And this putt right here will put him at one up. Yeah, that's a good call. I don't think we were going to win this hole anyway. And lost that first hole, so you're one down moving forward. Okay, par 3 here on the 11th. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. Ooh, this one might be a little too much. Oh my, it ended up on the green. We're all right. We're putting. Everything is good. Man, could have a birdie here. This starts off pretty straight and then goes a bit to the left. Ooh, that was close. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. But I think it's breaking to the left. All right, he dropped that one in there, and that's going to win the hole. That was a bit of a tough result on that hole. Let's see what we can do on the next one. And we're on the tee here of the 12th hole. We got a par 4. All right, give this a rip. Good shot. This one's about 145 yards away. Well, this one might be a little bit long, but let's see what happens. That'll work. And from the deep stuff. 21 feet to the cup from here. All right, starting this out to the left. From there, fine effort. And here he is setting up for this putt. If it drops, he goes 3 up. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Oh! And if this goes, it'll be for his par. And if you want to have the hole, you got to make this putt right here. All right, let's head to the next. And that hole's halved. Okay, 13th hole. This one's a par 4. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. That was powerful. And this shot's about 175 yards out. This one's going right. And here's our second shot on the 13th. Ooh, can we get a bounce to the right, please? Nice approach. Good stuff. Okay, you've got this to win the hole. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. This putt's tracking. Nicely played. That was a good hole, making up some ground on your friend here. And here we go on hole number 14. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Putting this one from downtown. This is it's going to be interesting. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Ooh, flying by the hole. And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. I think this one's going left to right. Okay, 11 feet to deal with. Sort of straight to start out with this one, and then it goes a bit to the left. Ooh, that's too bad. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. All right, that drops on in there. He's going to win this one. And after that one, your friend is 2 up for the match. And now the 15th hole. We got a par 4 for this one. Okay, let's see what you do here. And this shot's about 125 yards from the pin. Okay, we're on the green. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Oh, man. 5 feet to the cup from here. And if this next putt drops, he's going to go 3 up. All right, he's got that one to drop, and that will win the hole. Okay, after that one, your friend is 3 up on you. And now for number 16, and this one's a par 5. All right, load up. Let's let this go. This one may end up in the rough. Not sure, though. Well, you don't see that every day. They're ripping the driver right off the turf. Bold. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. Careful of the wildlife. All right, this one's about 125 yards out. This is looking promising. Hey, I'm liking this. You're hitting lots of greens, it seems. He's setting up for the birdie putt here. And this putt's around 7 feet. All right, conceding another putt. Let's head on to the next. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. And well done, opponent. They've given you that putt. And we are heading to the next hole. And good work on that last hole. You're gaining on your friend. That's the main thing. Teeing up now on number 17. That's not going to work, is it? And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. And this shot is around 170 yards away. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. Well, this one could roll into the rough. Well, that's too bad. We just barely made our way into this second cut of rough. And sorry to say, but if he sinks this, he wins the match. This one's for his par. Let's see what he does. He's got about 8 feet to the cup. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. Oh, bad break. And this match is over. Your friend actually winds up winning at 3 up. Well, maybe next time you'll turn the tables. Okay, that will do it for me. Thank you so much for playing, and we will see you soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. Par 4 is on the slate for this first hole today. Let's start this off in style. Put that one right up the middle. What do you say? Yes, that's a good swing. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. This might be a bit too much club. Well, you'll be just fine after that one, it turns out. Okay, second shot for him on this one. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. Oh, come on, get in there. And as he sets this one up, he's got some ground to cover, that's for sure. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. Ooh, continues to be good. Oh my, and he makes it. All right, you've got this left for par. And we are all square after the first hole. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. Ooh, came on to that one. Look at it go. Well, I hope for your sake this holds the fairway. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. And here he goes, coming out of the deep stuff on this one. And this is a tough call. Not sure where this will go. And this next one coming out of the rough. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. Ooh, couldn't hang on. That one just sneaks into that first cut. And this putt's going to put him one up. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Here's an 8-footer. All right, if he drops this, he's going to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. And wind's blowing out there, right to left. Yeah, we'll have that. And let's see how he does on this hole. And just sneaking into the first cut of rough. Here's our second shot on the 12th. Bounce right, come on. That's a safe shot. And here's his second shot. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. Okay, he's got this one for birdie. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Right by. And this putt to go one up for the match. This one looks like it'll go a little tiny bit to the right. It's getting there. That is fine work. And you're one up for the match after that one. Got a right to left breeze on this hole. Was well played. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. All right, here he comes out of the deep rough. Let's see how he deals with it. Okay, out of the rough, and this might not be enough. Okay, he's going to find himself now in the deep stuff. Okay, setting up here about 140 to the pin. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. And they're going with the pitching wedge. This one's rough bound, I think. Hello there, and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this in gear. We've got some match play on the schedule today. Let's get this going. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. Ooh, screaming off the club face. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. We're in the light rough, but not too deep. This one's heading a little bit to the left. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. They've gone with the 6-iron on this one. Okay, we're just in the first cut here. He's got some sand to contend with. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that almost went.
This putt is about 14 feet. I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. And this one's for your par. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. All right, no need for him to putt that out. We'll head to the next hole. All square after the first hole of this match. And the 11th hole of this one is a par 4. Looking good off the tee. Okay, give this a smash. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway here. Oh, that's gonna be okay in the end. That could have definitely gone into the rough. We're in the fairway though. And this one's about 135 yards from the pin. Well, looking at an elevated green on the approach here. Okay, I know you can do it. I know it's not the easiest putt in the world, but I've got confidence in you. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Okay, let's drain this and get our par. A little bit too firm on that one. And this putt's going to put him 1 up. Okay, you're conceding that putt, and that means your opponent will win this hole. And moving along here. And now we head over to the par 3/12. Well, let's see what you got. Nicely done. A little bit of draw action here. Good shot. Okay, this is the putt he has. Glad it's not us. Oh, just slides by. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh, man. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. All right, that putt'll go. All right, give this a little tap and we can move on. And that hole will be halved. Okay, 13th hole, par 4. Let's do it. Tee shot's looking decent. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway. He's setting up here, about 160 yards to the pin. They've gone with the 7-iron. Okay, let's check our distance twice. And we're going right of the pin. Okay, 3rd shot. You have to give that flat stick a workout to sink this next putt, but you're out of the sand. And you're going to need to drop this if you want to save par. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. And your friend's 2 up for the match after that hole. Here we go. Now, the 14th hole. This one's a par 4. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. Oh, you hit the send button on that one. That one's way out there. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. Yeah, this one might be a bit much out of the rough. Okay, we're in the rough, but it's we caught a break, I think. It's not too bad. Way to go out there, looking good. This putt is insanely long. I kind of feel bad for the guy, really. It's breaking to the left, I think. Ouch, right by the hole. And a 5-foot putt for him. Okay, you need this to win the hole. That will go to the bottom of the cup, and you have won this hole. And your friend is just 1 up after that hole. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. Oh my, absolute power on that drive. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, we've found your friend here in the deep rough. Let's see how he does. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. This one's heading a bit right. Okay, let's get out of this bunker. All right, here's what you got left for par. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. And, yep, that's in there. He's going to win this hole. Well, we'll have to move on from that. You lost the hole, but more to play. And on to the 16th. Par 4 for this one. All right, let's go. Pound this one out there. Ouch. And what will he do from here? 100. And now hitting out of the rough. And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie. And here's an uphill putt, moving to the left. Oh, that was almost in. And if he sinks this next putt, he takes the match. I think this is going to go right to left. Well, unfortunately, today was not your day. Didn't pull out the win in this match, but that's all right. There's always next time. All right, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for playing, and we will see you soon. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this. And it's just going to be the back nine of this one today. Let's make this a good one. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Oh, wonderfully struck. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it.
Oh my, almost in there.
And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. I think this one will go left to right. And that's a birdie on his scorecard. And after that first hole of the match, your friend's one up. All right, par 4 here on the 11th hole. Ooh, off the downslope. This one's going to run. Okay, let's send it. And from here, he's setting up around 155 yards out. And here's their 8-iron. Second shot here on the 11th. This one's a little to the right on approach. A little wayward on that approach. And this is your third shot. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Ooh! Hello there, and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. My name's John McCarthy, and I wish you both the best of luck in this match play contest. Be nice to each other. All right, let's crack into this one. A little bit to the right on the approach here. And that approach was a bit wayward. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Taking this one with the 9-iron. Let's see what you have on the second shot here on the 10th. No, that's going right by the hole, isn't it? And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Oh, so close. Here's a 10-foot putt. And this one's breaking just a little bit to the left. And that'll work for your par. Good stuff. He's got 3 feet to go. All right, let's give your opponent that putt and move on to the next. And that hole will be halved. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. Okay, second shot on the 11th. He has 115 yards to the pin. Let's see what happens. This is a very, very long putt, but I have confidence in you. This putt is going uphill and breaking to the right.
Well, this one's on the line. Oh my goodness. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt.
Okay, giving another putt to your opponent. Let's move on. And that hole will be halved. And we're on the 12th hole of this one now. I think I'll take that tee shot. Looks good. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Going to the beach. Okay, he's in the fairway bunker. Let's tune in, see what he does. Okay, this is his third.
Oh, almost in there.
All right, second shot on the 12th. Well judged on that one. And this putt drops. You can go one up. And your opponent's giving you that putt. We can head to the next. Okay, you're one up on your friend after that one. Okay, this is a pretty lengthy par 5. I'm having that. He's looking. Oh, looky here. They're going driver off the turf. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Taking driver off the fairway, are you? Okay, there you go.
Oh, the glory that could have been. Here we go, birdie putt. Good luck with this. Got to give it some gas up the hill, and it's breaking a little to the right. Oh my, that was a fantastic shot. All right, this one's from 14 feet away. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Oh no, it's right by the hole. And after that one, you are 2 up on your friend. Getting a look at the 14th hole now. I'm liking it. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. And this is about 165 yards out. The approach heading right. Well, better luck next time. And if he sinks this, he'll take the hole. Okay. We're heading to the next hole now. Okay, stepping onto the tee now of this par 4, 15th hole. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. Here we go. Let's let this one go. That was a good one. All right, you might want to club up a little bit. We have an elevated green. That's safe. All right, here's his second shot.
Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. A bit too much power into that putt. And with this, he could save his par. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Ooh, just missed. And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match. A little too hard. And his bogey putt commences here. And we've got this to halve the hole. And that hole's halved. Okay, here's the 16th. It's a par 3. Here's a look at their 5-iron. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. And he's in the green side rough. Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. This is an uphill putt and moving to the left. He's going to want to make this 10-foot putt. And I think this one's breaking to the left. And that will be for bogey. 5 feet to the cup from here. Oh, well, that's too bad. Second bogey in a row, unfortunately. And that hole will be halved. All right, next one up is number 17. This one's a par 4. All right, let's let this one go. Ooh, that one had some stank on it. Nice swing on that. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. Oh my, is he going to get this one to go down? And this one's about 135 yards to go. This is what our third shot's looking like. Hey, I'm liking that one. Nice chip. And this will be your par putt here. Okay, your opponent's going to give us that short putt. So, yeah, we'll head to the next. And if they sink this putt, we'll be back to all square. Okay, giving another putt over to your opponent. That's fine. Let's move on. And now the 18th hole. This one's a par 5. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. Okay, full sand. Let's go. Good shot. Okay, 240 yards out from here. Let's see what this fella does. Hitting into an elevated green here. We're going to need a little extra club, I think. Oh, man. Okay, he's eyeing this one up. He's got a long putt ahead of him. Let's tune in, see what happens. Yeah, this one's going a bit to the right. Oh my. All right, sink the putt, win the match, then we can all go home. Good luck with this one. It's going downhill, right to left. Just a little too much pace on that one. And here's a 13-footer. Going up the hill with this putt, breaking left to right. Oh, almost in there. 4 feet to the cup. Okay, your opponent is giving you that putt. Nice. All right, if this goes down, you're packing. Okay, this fella's all done here today. And this one is over. You couldn't pull out the win today, just getting beat by your friend who is one up at the end here. And that's just about it for me. Thank you for taking me around the course today. Had a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll do it again soon.
Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this going. Looking forward to the next 9 holes with you. Just playing the front 9. Let's see if you can go low today. That sounded good. Okay, let's see what she does off the tee. Second shot here on the first. Ooh, this could be a little troublesome. Needs to hold on to that fairway. All right, just barely into this first cut. You're all right. 235 yards to the pin from here. Let's see what she does. This one's your third. Hitting into this green with a bit of a down slope, and don't want this one to get away from you. Well, looks like you're a bit off on that approach. And she is in the greenside bunker. Let's see if she can get out of here. And if she sinks this, she'll go one up on you, and imagine that'll sting a little bit. Well, she's looking good at this point. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. This one to safe par. This one's going uphill and to the right. Oh, right by. 3 feet to go. Your opponent's going to give you that one. Just a short putt anyways. So, yeah, head to the next hole. See what we can do there. All right, let's see what happens here. This next putt will put her at 1 up. And the second hole, we have a par 4. Let's go. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. This one's about 130 yards out. This might find some trouble. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. And let's see if she can escape this rough. She's in the deep stuff. Just in the green side rough here. Oh, close. Pretty close with that chip. And she's got this for the par. Looks like a right to left break. Oh, sliding by. And she's got 2 feet to the cup. And that putt will go. Okay, you've got this to win the hole. Okay, your opponent has given you that putt, and they gave you the hole as well. Chalk one up for the good guys. Let's see what happens here on the third hole. Well, missed the green there on that one. Alrighty, let's see what she's got here. Taking this one with the 8-iron. Looks like this one's going left. And if she sinks this next putt, she's going to go one up on you. It's going to hurt. She's put a good stroke on it. Still on track. Okay, you got to get this to go if you want to save par. Oof. 7-foot putt here. And this next putt will put her one up. Okay, we'll concede another putt here today and move on. And after that one, your opponent is one up for the match. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this 4th hole. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. I think this one will land in the fairway. Okay, we're setting up here well above the green. We might need a bit less club. Well, I can't hit all the greens. And she's hitting out of the long grass here. Ooh, she almost dropped that chip right in there. All right, let's go. This one for the par. And if she can drop this, that'll have the hole. Okay, that hole is going to be halved. Okay, par 3 for the 5th hole. And they've chosen a hybrid on this one. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. And second shot here on the 5th. Oh, almost perfection there with the chipper. All right, if this next putt goes down, she's gonna go 2 up on you. All right, she gets it to go, and that will win the hole. All right, just looking at the next hole now, that one was a bit of a loss. All right, the par 4 6th hole is next. Okay, time to send it. Oh my goodness, just smashed that drive. And she's setting up around 150 yards out. Okay, green is elevated. Might be in trouble on this one. Well, you tried, you just didn't quite hit this green. Setting up for our 3rd shot. And if she sinks this, we go Dormy. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Oh,
I believe this is for your par. She's got 4 feet to go here. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, here we go. 7th hole is a par 5. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. And look at this, just striped it off the tee. And as she sets up, she's looking at a 225-yard shot. Not an amazing swing. Second shot here on the 7th. Okay, could be dicey in the green side rough. Let's see how she does. And we got this putt to win the hole. I think this one's moving to the right. All right, your opponent is letting you have that one. And after that one, your opponent is 1 up. Okay, 8th hole coming up. Yep, that's going to do. Okay, let's see what she's working with here. See how she does. Setting up with an elevated green. This might call for some extra distance. She's got 115 to the pin. Let's see what happens. And this putt is for her par. And the putt drops. Okay, drop this one in there. This will save par. And with that, we will move on to the next. And that hole will be halved. Well, let's let this fly here on the 9th. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, let's see what she does on this hole. Let's see what happens. She's in the deep rough. Could go either way. And here's a 6-iron from them. This one's about 110 from the pin. That'll do. Okay, here we go. This is her third. And here's her putt to save par. This one's breaking left to right. Oh my goodness. Okay, this putt and you can win the hole. Okay, if this match is still tied at the end of this one, we will go to see whoever's closest to the pin off the tee. But I think you can win this straight up. Okay, we are first to tee off. We got to stick this close. That's all that matters right now. All right, let's see what she does here. And now the tee shots are finished. And we didn't end up closest to the pin, so we won't have that advantage if there's a tiebreaker. All right, she needs this one to go down if she wants to win. Okay, this is her putt to win the playoff. Oh, and with that, she will take the win here in this playoff hole. Well done to her. Well, that's going to do it for me. It was fun. It was exciting to follow you through this playoff affair. It's just too bad you didn't pull out the win in the end, but that's all right. We'll get them next time.